What's up, everybody? It's Azazel. Sorry about the lighting in the back. It can't help it, but you know, whatever. It'll shine off of my glossy, fat face. So I haven't made a video in a while. And a couple of days ago, my friend Zoltan sent me a YouTube link to a video and said, dude, watch this. And I said, okay. So I click on it. And it's by this lady named Nicole Arbour. And the title of the video is Dear Fat People. And I watched the video for roughly a minute. And it's about a 6.5 or 7 minute video, give or take a little. I'll watch about a minute of the video. After that minute, I decided I can't watch this anymore because I can't stand her voice. It's a grating voice. It's obnoxious. Ugh. And the whole time, this video, after I try again, at the time of recording this video, I had just watched it fully. And at the time of watching the video, it took me 3 times to make it all the way through that video. 3 times! Because of her voice. And in her video, she shits on fat people. She insults them. She says that 35% of people in North America are obese. That number may be right. In fact, hell, I'd even say it's probably fucking higher than that. But that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is she says she's trying to offend and criticize fat people to the point where they will take care of themselves, where they will get up off of their asses and do something about their weight, therefore helping their own physical health. And I guess mental health too. But let me tell you why that's not how it is, as I wear my Epic Mealtime Bacon Strips shirt, okay? Because you know what? I'm fat. I'm one of that 35% of people in North America who's obese. I'm 6'2" and I'm 313 pounds. I weighed myself yesterday. I love comedy and satire videos, and that's what Nicole Arbour tries to say her videos are, but they're not. She disabled the comments in her Dear Fat People video because people took to the comments and went against her and shit on her. Because she has a terrible view on fat people, on overweight people. She said that fat shaming wasn't a thing, and that fat people get handicap passes because they're fat. And you know what? That may be true to some extent, but a lot of times people's weights can cause other health problems. Problems with their knees, their hips, with walking, with their feet. I know this because I'm a big guy who has problems with his hips and his knees. And I have since I was in high school. I've been a big guy since I was about 7 or 8 years old. And that's when this fat shaming that you say doesn't exist in the world started. When I was 8 years old, I was in the 3rd grade when people started picking on me for being fat. There was one bully who picked on me on almost a daily basis from about the 3rd grade until my junior year in high school. He was a grade ahead of me. He graduated before me. That's why it stopped. It didn't stop because he decided to be a nice guy. It stopped because he was no longer at my school. This guy would get behind me on the bus. We both rode the same bus, and he would fucking spit on me because I was fat. People have thrown food at me because I'm fat. People have hung their fucking ignorant heads out of a car window. Fuck you, lard ass, you fucking fatty. And as a kid, those things are hurtful. Those things can cause a lot of psychological trauma later on in your life that may take forever for you to get over. Or you may not get over it at all. Luckily, as I got older, I began to learn ways to push those comments aside and ignore them. Or to roll along with the joke. Yeah, I'm fat. It's funny. I would laugh at fat jokes if they were good fat jokes about me because, you know, once people realize that you have some sort of armor and a defense against their ignorant bullshit, a lot of times they'll stop because they're not original enough to come up with anything else. I've dealt with bullying pretty much my entire high school and junior high and elementary school life. As an adult, I've grown to fight against it and to ignore it to a certain extent. You tried to say that you're trying to offend and criticize fat people into losing weight. That's not what you're doing. Let me tell you what you're doing. See, because from my personal experience, and I'm sure a lot of people out there will agree with me, you grow up and you hear these hateful things being said to you. And you listen to them. And some of them take that you take them to heart. But you don't go out and start running marathons or lifting weights or walking the neighborhood on a daily basis to fight against it. You sit in your room and you stare at walls and you're depressed. Maybe you cry, right? Maybe because you've been psychologically damaged, eating has become a crutch. It has become a way for you to cope, a coping mechanism. See, so now you're thinking that, oh, fat people are fat and they can just walk around a little bit and lose some weight and they'll be fine. No, see, people like you, Nicole Arbour, have spent their lives because they think that they're more attractive than others. You mid-30s cunt with your purple streaks in your fucking hair and your fake nerd glasses. You mid-30s. Mid-30s. And that's what you think is more attractive than someone like me. My personality, though maybe a bit on the harsh side and sometimes an asshole side, which I will admit, come from being picked on your entire life. You start to become harsh and you will begin to lash out sometimes. But I'm still going to be a better person than you ever will be. And I will be a more attractive person than you ever will be. Because you see, I can go to the gym, or I can walk, or I can lift weights, and I can lose the weight. And I can eat healthier to maintain that weight loss. You're a cunt. And you've made a choice to be a cunt. And that's what you're going to continue to be. Because you don't understand what people's feelings really are and how they work. Because at the end of the day, when I lose weight and you don't lose your personality, your tits will sag down to your fucking waist and you'll have to tuck them into your belt so that you can finish getting dressed in the mornings. You'll actually need those giant Coke bottle glasses. Your hair will turn gray and scraggly and your purple streak will just look like Paula Deen. And I'll be happy, whether I'm fat or skinny, because I know that I'm a better person than you. And there's no diet to lose a shitty personality that thinks that they're funny and thinks that they're helping people by being an asshole. So I don't really have much else to say about that, Nicole. So hopefully anybody who may be a supporter of Nicole will take a look at my video and maybe give it a different view. That there are fat people out there that we're people too. You know, we don't want to be made fun of because we're fat. We're fully aware that we're big. And yes, we do sometimes look in the mirror and go, God, I hate what I look like. And sometimes we don't do anything about it, but other times we do. But at the end of the day, I may make fun of people or shit on people and crack on them and joke on them. But it is very, very rare that you will ever hear me seriously degrade a person because of something they cannot help. And if I do, it's usually because they hit first. So Nicole Arbour, you hit first. So now you have people coming back against you and saying that you're bigoted and ignorant, and you're stupid and you're insensitive. And you disable the comments in your videos because you get tired of seeing that, because you genuinely think that you're doing something good. Or something funny. And it's not either. Fuck you, you fucking twat. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about this sort of behavior below. I know it's been a long time since I've been around, and I've decided I might actually do some more vlogs like this in the future. I'm going to work on getting a better webcam because I know this one sucks, and a better setup so the lighting shit you see in the back isn't going to be an issue. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you're new here, subscribe. If you're not new here, thanks for watching. I do appreciate the support. It's been Azazel, guys. Take it easy.